XRP is quietly building a weapon that could make Bitcoin irrelevant. What if I told you there's a cryptocurrency that's not only poised to rival Bitcoin, but could potentially surpass it altogether? It's not Ethereum and it's not some obscure altcoin either. It's XRP, you might know it as the coin used by Ripple. But what you don't know is that XRP is quietly positioning itself to change the very foundation of global finance. And if the latest developments are any indication, XRP could soon become the bridge between the digital currencies of nations around the world. We're talking about central bank digital currencies, national digital currencies that could replace traditional fiat currencies. Now, here's the kicker. A leaked report from the International Monetary Fund recently revealed Ripple's involvement in multiple CBDC projects, and experts are predicting that XRP's price could skyrocket to as high as $1,000 or even more. Stick around because in this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about Ripple's secret weapon, the role of XRP in global digital currencies, and what it means for the future of finance. This leaked report from the IMF changes everything. What if I told you that XRP isn't just another cryptocurrency to hold and hope it goes up in value? Ripple, the company behind XRP, is quietly building partnerships with central banks around the world. And some of those partnerships are with countries you wouldn't music expect, for instance. Ripple has been working with countries like Colombia, Bhutan, and Palau, all of which are exploring the creation of their own national digital currency. But here's where it gets really interesting. These countries are not just experimenting with CBDCs, they're relying on XRP as a bridge currency to connect their national digital currencies. In fact, the leaked IMF report shows that Ripple is actively involved in 5 central bank digital currency pilots. But what does this all mean? Essentially, Ripple is positioning XRP to be the glue that connects the digital currencies of the world, the bridge currency between central bank digital currencies or CBDCs. Imagine this as more and more countries begin to roll out their own digital currencies. XRP could become the mechanism through which these currencies interact. This would create a global network of interconnected CBDCs with XRP acting as the facilitator of cross-border transactions. Are you starting to see why this is such a big deal? A leading geopolitical analyst weighs in. If XRP powers CBDC's $1,000 is conservative, you might be thinking, okay, but what does this all mean for XRP's price? That's where things start to get even more exciting. We reached out to a leading geopolitical analyst, someone who has a keen understanding of the global financial system, and here's what they had to say. If XRP becomes the primary bridge currency for CBDCs, 1,000 per XRP is a conservative estimate. The reason is simple. If XRP is able to facilitate trillions of dollars worth of transactions across borders, it would need a much higher price to support that kind of global financial infrastructure. As countries adopt their own digital currencies, the demand for XRP could increase exponentially. Now think about that for a second. $1,000 per XRP, that's a massive increase from where XRP is trading right now, and it might just be the beginning. If XRP becomes the backbone of global CBDCs, its role in the financial system would be critical. And remember, Ripple is already making inroads with some of the world's biggest economies. Ripple's partnerships could lay the foundation for a global financial revolution. Ripple's involvement in CBDC projects isn't just limited to small countries like Bhutan or Palau. Ripple has set its sights on some of the biggest economies in the world. These partnerships could provide the blueprint for how digital currencies will function in the future. But here's the thing. This isn't just a flash in the pan. The global shift towards CBDCs is happening right now, and it's only going to accelerate from here as more central banks around the world begin to explore the potential of digital currencies. XRP is uniquely positioned to serve as the bridge between these national currencies. Ripple has already proven the effectiveness of its technology. XRP can facilitate fast, low-cost, and secure cross-border payments, a critical feature as countries begin to issue their own digital currencies. The need for a currency that can seamlessly transfer value between different CBDCs is going to be enormous. And this is where Ripple's technology, including XRP, comes into play. You're not just investing in a cryptocurrency, you're investing in a network that could become the backbone of the global financial system. The window of opportunity to invest in XRP is closing fast. So why is now the perfect time to invest in XRP first? The world is still in the early stages of CBDC development, while countries like Colombia, Bhutan, and Palau are already experimenting with digital currencies. We're only scratching the surface of what's to come. More and more, central banks are exploring CBDCs as a way to modernize their financial systems and provide more control over monetary policy. And second, the leaked IMF report is a wake up call. This is no longer speculation. Ripple is deeply involved in CBDC pilots, and XRPs in these projects is growing. The crypto space is evolving rapidly, and XRP could be one of the biggest winners as governments and central banks move forward with their plans to launch CBDCs. XRP could quickly become a key part of the global financial infrastructure. And if you wait too long, you might miss the boat. What could XRP's future look like in a world of CBDCs? Let's take a moment to imagine what XRP's future could look like. If it becomes the bridge currency for CBDCs as more countries issue their own digital currencies, the demand for XRP could increase substantially. If Ripple is successful in connecting these national currencies, XRP would be required for every cross-border transaction. This could lead to massive adoption of XRP, not just by governments, but by businesses and individuals who rely on XRP to facilitate seamless low-cost cross-border music transactions. The price of XRP could be driven by a combination of factors. Global demand: as more countries issue CBDCs, the demand for XRP could increase significantly. Countries may need XRP to facilitate the transfer of value between their digital currencies. Liquidity and scalability: XRP's unique features, such as its liquidity and scalability, make it an ideal choice for the bridge currency role. Mass adoption: as Ripple secures more partnerships with central banks and financial institutions, XRP could become the standard for digital currency transactions. Worldwide, could XRP hit $11,000? It's certainly within the realm of possibility, but even if it doesn't reach that price, there's a very strong chance it will see substantial growth as CBDCs continue to take shape. Buy XRP now, before governments announce their plans. If you're as excited as we are about the future of XRP, now is the time to act. The window of opportunity to get in on XRP before it potentially explodes in value is rapidly closing. Governments around the world are moving forward with their plans to launch CBDCs, and XRP is right at the center of it all. If you're serious about securing your financial future, you need to start considering XRP as part of your investment strategy. Don't wait for the mainstream media to catch on. Get in early before the price skyrockets. So if you believe XRP is the future of digital currency, now is the time to make your move. Don't miss out on what could be the opportunity of a lifetime. Thanks for watching. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll continue to keep you updated on the latest developments in the cryptocurrency world, especially when it comes to XRP and its role in the future of CBDCs. Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Do you believe XRP will become the backbone of the global financial system, or do you think this is all just hype? We'd love to hear your opinions. Until next time, keep your eyes on XRP. It might just be the future of finance.